This video was originally made for the staff of Fallout Amino, to expose the abuse that Hendricks was causing, that needed to be raised to staff at the time. The drama was resolved peacefully, as Hendricks gave up his power without protest, and the transition was seamless. But this video will not be deleted, so it was decided to upload the drama publicly as the dust has settled. Here we go. This video contains discussions and evidence of highly sensitive and potentially distressing topics, including emotional abuse, self-harm, and self-harm encouragement, stalking, trauma and manipulation, threats and blackmail, fetishization of harm. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. If you are affected by any of these topics, please prioritize your mental health, and consider skipping this video, or watching it with support. This video serves as a public statement to inform Fallout Amino, or any other platform, where this individual may appear about the abusive and manipulative actions of a person operating under the name Hendricks, Valtiel, and Lycan, who claims to be a supportive head leader of the community. The footage and evidence presented here document a disturbing pattern of behavior. He has mocked individuals for their abuse and trauma. He has admitted to stalking people. He told a vulnerable user to harm herself and send him pictures, a request that suggests a deeply troubling fetishization of self-harm. He has gathered excessive personal information about her and threatened to use it for emotional blackmail. He has shown signs of controlling behavior, jealousy, and manipulation, particularly when others receive attention or support. And yet, he becomes defensive and hostile when faced with criticism or consequences, a behavior often associated with narcissistic abuse. This is not just a breach of community guidelines, it's emotional abuse, coercion, and potentially criminal behavior. I urge you to watch the evidence carefully and draw your own conclusions. If you recognize this behavior or this individual, please come forward and help us protect others. Fallout Amino users deserve a safe and respectful space. Silence enables abuse. This video is a step toward exposing it.
Luke and I have been friends for several years now, and I have come closer to him than anyone else. He knows way too much about me than I am comfortable with, and our relationship is severely toxic and sometimes abusive. Our relationship follows a pattern where we talk for a while and things are normal. He starts acting strange until he eventually says something cruel to me or ignores me. I block him, then unblock him after a couple months, and the cycle repeats. It began a few years ago when he started talking about very creepy and disturbing things, and wouldn't say anything else. He spoke about wanting dolls that he could hurt forever, and it scared me so much that I didn't know what to do. The things that break us up usually include him insulting my intelligence, or my writing, or gaslighting me in some way. He would also stalk his exes and my friends. The reason I'm afraid to say anything is because I also crave this dynamic, and the dysfunctional aspect of it. I continue hoping he doesn't start acting weird, but he always does, and I've grown numb. The amount of dirt he has on me is ridiculous. He knows where I live, where I work, what my family situation is like, all of the bad things I did as a child, my mother and father's names, my friends' names.
Dude, what? He knows all of that?
Yes.
What the fuck? Why did he feel the need to gather it all? I'm so lost right now. Like, is that some contingency thing?
He says he won't use it, but he made sure I knew he had it. Basically a threat.
Who does he have to threaten you to?
I don't know.
I'm so surprised. He's doing this leverage thing. What? That doesn't sound healthy. Also, this dolls he likes to hurt thing. What? Does he have, like, some violent history?
I have screenshots.
Oh? Please share. My jaw just dropped.
I will kill you. Watch Black Mirror, it's actually good. Not gonna lie, I'd love a person who wasn't a person who I could endlessly hurt, and they'd never die. Also, by wasn't a person, I mean it, they have no personality for real, they just react if you harm them for real, like a doll. Why the fuck do I say for real? One day, I won't, but as I was saying, I'd buy a robot Rhinth that can feel pain, just so I can hurt it endlessly. It could have a personality, and thoughts, but I'd feel bad for real, hence why the no personality is best for real, it kills for real. Also, I wouldn't want it to die.
He also said this to me.
I'll be more honest. I've given up on you, and this isn't a recent thing. I stopped caring years ago. There is no addiction on my side. I don't care for you, the way you care for me. Am I excited to see you? Yes I am, but I don't care for you, like you do for me. I remember things, not because you're special, but because I remember a lot. I do care for you, but not in the way you think. Not in the way you want. There is no you and me. It sucks, but it's true. I may be your FP, but I don't feel anything for you. I don't see you as an equal or anything, really. You're a temporary person because you always end up blocking me.
What is that? I remember this one person I used to talk to in the past, who was mentally not all there, and would even block me out of nowhere at times, but, damn, I had patience for them, and enjoyed talking to them. This guy just sounds ungrateful for you. I think I've saw their Instagram recommended to me again recently too. Huh?
I hope Kellen finds out.
About me talking to you. I will tell her.
Good girl.
And it will not change a thing.
Us, for real.
Does bro think he have aura?
Do you believe me?
I do believe you, wholeheartedly. I'm scared about this whole doll thing.
That isn't to say I haven't done some wrong, but it has largely been him.
It's wholly understandable. You might do some wrong too, that's natural. But this shit, that's willful evil. I'm not sure if you do these sorts of things, but like I feel like I'm morally obligated to ask. Has he ever made you cut or contemplate suicide?
No.
Okay. That's so good to hear.
He talks about it a lot.
What do you mean? About making you hurt yourself?
He said that before, yeah, but that's not what I mean. He just said slitting or some bullshit all the time.
Does your mum slit? She slits? Then everyone will think he's slit and he will go crazy. Slit stop slit, the slit, I talked about slitting to trick you for real. If I sent you slittings, would you be cool with that? Are you slitting? When I got in water, I slit my wrists for real.
Wow.
And I'll be direct again. If you violate my privacy again, remember, I have a lot more on you than you have on me. This isn't a threat, but a reminder. I can do more to you than you can do to me. You should also reflect, the thing that broke you wasn't how I treated your friends behind their back. It was me making a valid complaint about you repeating story threads. That's a fucking cunt move. Not to me. I think that's cute. But I don't think Kellen would appreciate the truth, for example. Shame she won't get the truth of what kind of person you are, not like I have.
Who's Kellen? He keeps mentioning them. Is that like some toxic appeal thing he does? This isn't a threat, but a reminder. Is crazy.
A friend of mine. He started stalking their socials after he found out I was friends with him, and started making fun of them, so I reluctantly joined in, and then, when he started belittling me again, I blocked. And called me a bad person for not blocking him before. About Kellen, which I will admit was kinda shit.
Wait, what? So, he tried to burn your bridges with other people to get more control over you?
I don't know. I'm just afraid.
Wait, so like, he wanted you to block him? Please. Don't be. I think it's very important you now have someone to talk to about this.
No. But I think it was the principle of the matter. Like, how are you not gonna block someone hating on your friends type shit? Which I get. But he's very confusing like that. This was after I shared where I live.
Right. Yeah.
Wanna share where you live, or no?
Too evil. Victorian. Evil for real.
I wanna see it.
I love squatters' rights. Me. Too.
You must send the location.
Maybe, we'll see. My old house for real. I miss it. So much better.
Which I can't prove belong to him, and even if I do, some of them incriminate me. And he has a lot more on me as well, or he says he does.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Have you ever considered, like, legal action? Well, I guess you're incriminated too. I'd believe Anything. You say? There's no reason to doubt a victim. Lol.
I continue, going back to him though, over and over and over and over again. He says something mean. I block him. We go a few months in silence. I unblock him, and, rapist.
I'm so sorry to hear about this vicious cycle of yours. When's the last time you've talked to him? And when did you block him before that?
I'm still talking to him on Amino. But he's gone quiet for the past few days. It was a few months ago.
Oh. Do you remember what the last time was?
Not offhand.
Also, did you ever feel like he might do something against you on the Amino?
All the time.
Or exercise the guidelines against you? Jeez.
I felt like I was going insane, and I felt like I was being emotionally drained.
Yeah. It's interesting he'd keep you on considering he knows about your ERP history. So, I assumed at that point, even before you told me anything else, that you guys had a very complex relationship.
He knows the most disgusting things I've done.
We all have skeletons in our closet. It just sounds like he's weaponizing them against you, and using his role as your manipulator, and as the agent of the Amino, really against you.
He hasn't done anything, but I think he does want me to know that he can.
Right. But, like, he still has you living under fear. The most immediate thing he could probably do, in a whim, is ban you for ERP.
How do you feel?
I feel like I don't recognize him anymore. Thank you so much for educating me, cause. Wow. Are you okay? I feel like I've made you remember traumatic things, and you're kinda just losing yourself in them right now.
I'm all right. I'm just searching for more proof. He said a lot to me.
I'll own. Okay, that's good. I'm glad we're having this dialogue.
Sometimes they will want sexual stuff, but sometimes that's not always the case, and just because they don't want sexual stuff doesn't make them not a bad person. Like us, for example, I still hurt you even if I didn't want sexual stuff.
What even is the context? That sounds confusing.
I don't even know. He is confusing on purpose.
Also, he's like admitting to hurting you.
Yes. He does that.
I wonder what that signifies. Like, psychologically.
I'm sorry. You thought I was insane enough to send self-harm to? I wouldn't do that to you. Truth is, I don't even self-harm. So, I couldn't even if I wanted to.
I see. The truth is that I don't have anyone else but you.
Maybe I do self-harm. The world will never know, but still, would I send it is the question.
I have friends, sure, but they are not my kind of people. I love having long discussions about things I'm passionate about, and it's something no one has been able to give me for a long time, except you and the person I nuked.
You don't like me, do you? I make you sad or uncomfortable, or I just annoy you.
Sometimes.
That is me, for real, but, as I was saying, I am a good luck charm. If you know me, I may harm you, I may hurt you, I may scare you, I may make you happy.
The world will never know. Is such confusing wording.
I'm sorry for dropping this nuke.
Is that a Fallout reference? No, but seriously, I thank you for this truth nuke. It means a lot to learn about this, and it is something you legitimately have suffered through, so like, SOF, or your healing process. It's good you have someone from the Amino that can finally hear about it. Maybe.
Do you think it'll feel differently being on Amino now?
What do you mean? Given that it's known by someone now?
Knowing the truth.
I would like to hope you'll feel safer.
I meant for you, like, will you feel differently being on Amino now?
Oh, of course. I'll have to scrutinize him from now on.
Please. Don't tell him, though. I don't know what he will do. He was looking at my house on Google Maps.
I won't tell him. He doesn't deserve to know. That's horrible.
It got to a point where I started romanticizing the abuse, and saying that the fact that we always returned to each other meant that we were meant for each other. I also said that the abuse just happened to be a part of the dysfunction that I wanted more of.
He's broken you, and, in a way, he owns a part of you, if you think that way. I'm so sorry It's gotten to that point, I believe you'll get out of this. You already have so much going on in your real life to deal with this, on top of it.
I lied about my age, but I told him soon after.
Oh, good, good.
It got sexual. It was crazy.
Wah, really? That's a crazy first flirt.
If I hadn't been a minor, he probably would have hit that. I can't lie.
Oh, wow. Do you know if there's anyone else he's treated this way? I remember you mentioning earlier how he stalks his exes.
He does, but I'll have to find more evidence.
Oh, wow.
A part of me wants to see him burn.
That's a very valid part of you. To be honest, I wouldn't want someone to treat me like that for years.
Okay, I've got a lot.
It was. But also, I do respect if someone doesn't wanna see me. That's okay. It was that, I like being your number one. It's a nice feeling. It's nice that you share stuff with me. It's nice that you come to me with stuff you play or write, that you even come to Fallout Amino.
You are my number one.
And I don't want to be one of those guys who leeches off their partner. I actually want to give them stuff. I'm generous actually, but when I have nothing, I can't give much away. I gave some of my savings, but it's a limited supply. You're my number one too. It felt good to be understood and listened to by you.
And I thought that I could replace you with enough zeros, but in the end all I would end up with is nothing. 0 plus 0 will always be 0.
I'm not a maths guy, but that's exactly it. Need the hole filled, but there is no genuine filling.
It's like a puzzle. Sure, there are other pieces that fit from other puzzles, but they don't complete the picture.
Yeah. I'm sure, maybe, they'd make me feel less empty and fulfilled, but nothing like it is when you're actually around.
Like, I didn't realize just how little he filled the void until I actually was back with you.
No, I understand. When you told me about Adam, I did have intense jealousy, but I didn't want to use that as reason to upset you, or sabotage your relationship with him, if he was good. Why I tried to be devil's advocate? It's because I really wanted to talk to you, and saw you hadn't blocked me on there. Plus, it was almost Christmas, so I felt it was worth a shot. It felt like a year apart from you.
Same. I was shocked when it was only 6 months. Could you not find anyone to satisfy it?
I can understand. You were right to feel that way. Why, I only did that one Discord friendship, and didn't try contacting you via an alt. You had enough, and it was justified. I had overstepped and kept doing the slit because I had taken you for granted. I didn't expect you to leave TBH, I thought you were bluffing. I was wrong. No. I mean, I guess I could find someone to talk with. But it wouldn't be the same, if that makes sense. Probably enjoying you being scared though.
Is that so?
When you blocked me, I laughed for real.
Earlier tonight?
I forgot what I did afterwards though.
Laughing is definitely one of the reactions ever. That to me sounds like he takes no moral accountability, and treated your action unseriously, shaking my head.
Would you derive pleasure in holding a knife to me and making me cry?
Probably. To be honest.
Him making fun of my abuse.
Baby pancake. Love me, please. Momcak's mind. Your dad. Pancake, get here right now. Never made it as a wise cack. I couldn't cut it as a poor cack stealing. Tired of living like Pan Man. I'm sick of sight without a sense of feeling. Your dad. Do not talk to your mother like that, and this is how you remind me. Your dad. Hits you, this is how you remind me of what I really am. Your dad. Do not talk that, this is how you remind me of what I really am. Your dad. I'm sorry, it's not like you to say sorry.
I should never have told you that.
That's okay, I'll tell you where I live someday for real. I won't do anything with where you live, remember. I know some evil stuff yet, I never used it for real. You and him, I don't know why people get so pissed at blocks lol. I've been blocked, unblocked, blocked, unblocked, blocked, unlocked etc. so many times by so many people. Good, I scared most of my partners for real.
You scare me too. But I can take it.
I'm like a mirror though. Hit me, I'll hit back and harder, probably best to not hit the mirror, but people keep trying. Do you like Futurama?
Why? Do you stalk people?
Maybe, because she doesn't want people stealing them. Oh. Do you not stalk people?
No.
Oh.
Did he just try to pass that off as a normal thing?
So yeah, that's my relationship with Hendricks.
So we know, he gets insecure when you are with someone else. Doesn't even matter how bad Adam objectively was, what matters is his reaction right there, and he stalks his exes.
Or Luke. Luke is his real name.
Is his name the most personal thing you know about him?
Yep.
Oh. Wow.
Yet, he knows. My real name, my location, my place of employment, my childhood, my worst deeds.
That's quite saddening. He just took as much leverage from you as possible.
There's your truth, Nuke.
How are you feeling? Lol. Yes.
I'm feeling quite afraid. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with all of this evidence. I don't know how to split from him. I have all of this stuff, and I can't in good conscience let all of this evidence mean nothing.
You have really valid thoughts right now. You want justice to be served basically. I'm really curious who else has suffered from him, like his exes and stuff. Oh. And, BTW, if you want to take a break from this, we can just text on Amino. That can be like the safe space lol.
Do you want to keep making me more scared, or is it just how you are?
Keep going, but also I feel bad. If I could get rid of the guilt, I'd do things without thinking. It's like a handicap.
That's a bit unsettling. I'm curious what your whole opinion is on all of this, like overall.
You've known nothing better than his attention for the past few years. And you're the victim of his abuse. I just feel so bad for you. And, like I said earlier, the last thing you need in your life, right now, is some guy on the internet with all this leverage on you. So it's just horrible, and I want to be able to help in the same way you want to help me.
What should we do with this evidence? Even with these screenshots of him admitting that he has hurt me, and that he likes doing it, I still don't feel certain labeling it as abuse. A year ago, I was saying that the reason why our relationship is so hurtful, because we're fucked up people, so that means it's okay. Now you know why I said we weren't friends, or dating, but instead, that we are something else.
I don't think you should justify it like that, when you said that he's done the majority of the bad things. I wonder if I can think up the words to describe this later. I'm a political science major though. Not a psychology one. I only know things in regards to power and rules. I literally read the community guidelines of Amino out of fun, and commented about how I interpreted certain things to Hendricks a few weeks ago. Now, I'm not sure what I can do. I feel like a good way to take influence from him would be like, I'm not sure. Like, maybe, if I were to join a staff team and work my way up to leader.
The worst part is that we can't even connect a majority of the evidence to him, because it's on Discord.
Like, I did do that open letter to FA thing a few weeks ago, in direct defiance of Hendricks. Since it felt like he gave the Amino no direction. And, if he uses his position of leader as some legitimizing ego boost, then he shouldn't have that, right? Yeah. I just realized that DA reporting route exists too. But if it's not mainly through Amino, and it's hard to report things to Amino, cause they don't actually trust screenshots, then it would be hard. I'm worried, you're not alone in having this done to you by him.
There's evidence on Amino. The problem is that it would take literal hours to scroll through and find. I'm the only one he hasn't dated. And none of his partners are on Amino lol.
Jeez. That's annoying. Not even Ash? I thought the two of them were together in the past, though. That might be a misconception on my part.
Not actually together.
Oh.
Is this abuse?
This is a tricky situation then. You said it first. Didn't you, XD? I agree that it qualifies.
I get confused easily when I think about it, because that's what he wants.
He knows more about you than you know about him. He called you a temporary person, and, to further establish his power in the dynamic, he's literally the leader of an Amino you've been on for years. It's understandable why you might, especially if there's that side of you that still wants what's best for him too.
I have never wanted to truly hurt him. I have never wanted to be hurt. I say that I do, but it's because he hurts me and I wanted to keep being with him. My logic was, If I say that I like being abused, then maybe it will be easier to deal with. It will be easier to cope if I can justify it. It's better to say I love being hurt than it is to say I hate it.
I think you should look into symptoms of abuse. Eventually, so you can find objective sources of information as you reach your conclusion, but, like, my unprofessional friend opinion is that all of what you said right now screams victim of abuse.
Deep down, I know it's all abuse, but, emotionally, he's done a number on me.
I'm glad. You still have that side of you that knows you will survive.
He can literally admit to enjoying hurting me, which he has done, on purpose. And brain will still need someone to tell me it's abuse, because I can't trust it. It's insane.
It's okay, you shouldn't feel bad about that. At least you're getting this all out there now, rather than never.
I bet you didn't expect to find all of this out about him today, huh?
No, I did not. It was all quite surprising, but it feels good to know? I'm not sure how to explain it.
To be direct, I'm disappointed. I don't ask for a lot, and I'll tolerate a hell of a lot, but a breach of my privacy, by telling Kellen about my private, is too far. I don't know her, she doesn't know me, we never would have met, but you tell her about my account. It's funny, but I'm disappointed you lied. I think you did it out of jealousy, that I'd be a better friend than you, and a part of you knows that's true. It's a petty fear because I have no interest in contacting her. I wanted to fuck with you, but it's very funny how you thought it was a big enough threat to tell her about me. If it wasn't for selfish reasons, I'd actually be proud of you. I'll be more honest. I've given up on you, and this isn't a recent thing. I stopped caring years ago. There is no addiction on my side. I don't care for you the way you care for me. Am I excited to see you? Yes, I am, but I don't care for you like you do for me. I remember things not because you're special, but because I remember a lot. I do care for you, but not in the way you think. Not in the way you want. There is no you and me. It sucks, but it's true. I may be your FP, but I don't feel anything for you. I don't see you as an equal or anything, really. You're a temporary person because you always end up blocking me. And I'll be direct again. If you violate my privacy again, remember I have a lot more on you than you have on me. This isn't a threat but a reminder. I can do more to you than you can do to me. You should also reflect, the thing that broke you wasn't how I treated your friends behind their back. It was me making a valid complaint about you repeating story threads. That's a fucking cunt move. Not to me, I think that's cute. But I don't think Kellen would appreciate the truth, for example. Shame she won't get the truth of what kind of person you are, not like I have. There's literally no going back to normal for us, and, while I think that's a shame, I accept it. It happens. If I could go back to how it was before the chaos, I wouldn't because you block me over every little thing. It's sad. I don't mind you coming back, but it's pathetic. It's why I don't bother replying most of the time. It's literally just a time bomb until you block me again, because, I said, Kimberly Fumblecunt isn't well written. It's always over dumb shit, never real shit like me talking about your friends. Which would be valid. That should be what broke the camel's back. You have no morals, and, you don't deserve your friends. If you stood up for your friends, I'd respect it, but you don't. You do underhanded tactics. You don't tell me not to say that. I would, unironically, be a better friend than you, and you know how I can be. You'll deny that or get consoled by friends, but it's true. You know it. I know it. I can actually be a human, you can't.
That is insane. What the actual fuck? I can actually be a human, you can't. The amount of shaming he does on you is insane. It's all projection, so he hides himself from the monster he is by shifting the burden on someone else.
It sucks. He sent me this from someone he knew.
I'll be frank with you, Luke, even after hours of reading these messages over and over again, they don't sit right with me at all. And in all honesty, I don't want to stick around to discuss this because I do not think it's a case of agree to disagree, due to the mere fact that it's something that genuinely makes me feel awfully uneasy, in many ways, and I'm done overlooking my own emotions, for the sake of others. I am in no position to dictate how you are to live your life, but I suggest you don't tell people how you want to end it. Even if you may think it is a noble way to go, it's a sensitive topic, and they might not react well. I know that I, for my part, am not taking it lightly, and I believe that alone is reason enough for me to take my leave. If you are, however, considering suicide, because you are struggling mentally, I hope you find the help you need. I'd also like to encourage you to rethink making statements involving other people, who are already in such a low, that they no longer wish to go on with life. It may seem utilitarian on the surface, but I don't think the exploitation of vulnerable individuals should be justified even if it seems to achieve some greater good or social benefit. There are always other, more humane ways. In other words, this is me saying goodbye. Take care.
What are you doing? Are you slitting? If so, can I see? Video with sound would be preferred, but video with no sound or pictures are fine too. Smiley face.
For real.
Also, please, make sure to focus on the cut. I don't want to see anything else. For real, I don't care. Kill yourself. What are you doing?
If you made it to the end, thank you. Another reminder that this drama was settled. He peacefully gave up his role, and the matter is now done. With Amino looking more than likely to shut down as well, there isn't a point in keeping the video quiet, if there's no more community to inform. Right, that's about it really. Thanks for watching.